Hi guys, it's Scry here this morning. Okay, just a few things to talk about today. Firstly, the video that I brought out yesterday, just talking about the fact that I pulled out from the crypto space. Now I know, most of you just listen to that and that's all good. Everyone's staying in, doing what they're doing, but I know that it could have ruffled a few people. Now this video wasn't meant to be follow me. It's not at all where I was coming from. I was just trying to be transparent with you guys and share what I was doing. And I considered maybe not even sharing because, obviously it's my personal information, but I just felt to share. And in a lot of ways, it was a number of things that got me to that choice. So in regards to a crash, that was a large part of it, but there was also elements of me needing some sort of a reset and a break from the space because I'm very sensitive and the energy of it affects me quite a bit. So, there was numerous things that got me to that decision. So just to be very clear, don't follow my lead. I know this is a predictive channel and I offer what I get from spirit, but just because I've made that decision to leave the space, it doesn't mean that's the right path for you. You've got to make your own choices. Okay, so as I checked in with spirit today, in my morning meditation, they brought my attention to America and in particular California. Now, they showed me quite a few different, there was mention of quite a few different symbols, and sometimes the way these readings come through are quite literal in the way I'm seeing things, but sometimes they are more symbolic. And for me, I feel like it's a blend often in the way they communicate. So they were bringing my attention to California and they were showing me an energy building. They were showing me almost standing in a city and just feeling this build of an energy that's sort of taking place and it's building more and more, and there's this level of tension setting in. And from there, they showed me a scene of a helicopter. Now, in this helicopter, there was a man, and the man had darker skin in reference. And I was shown the helicopter off the ground, and as it was hovering, it was like it was picking up the American president. Now, I'm not going to say his name because I feel as though YouTube might decide to just take my video down, but it was picking him up. And so this man in the helicopter's, leaning out to hold his hand out to guide him, the president onto the helicopter. But as he does so and as he tries to step up, the man lets go of him and he falls. Now then I was taken to an image of the White House and also reference to a bomb. Spirit also said that, there is some level of undercover insider information and connections going on in relation to this scene. And I heard raising alarms and it being detrimental to the future of Congress. Now, it also felt like this had connection to the markets, and firstly, stock market is what I heard. So with all that information, I'm going to leave that out there, and I feel as though that's somehow in connection to the markets. That's what's been coming through to me. And I also keep hearing that the 8th of March has some significance in relation to what I'm talking about. And as you guys know, timelines can be out, but I'm just giving it to you as I'm getting it. And I feel like would be doing an injustice if I didn't share what they're giving. So the other thing I just wanted to touch on today was over the past few months, I've received a few people sending me videos privately of a YouTuber named Jay Snip. Now, they've connected some of the things that have been said in some of his videos or information to mine. So that's been interesting. And about 2 weeks ago when I was tuning in to a possible March crash, I was taken to a visual of a plane flying in the sky, and it was flying along, and this man, Jay Snip, was in the seat on the plane. He was the one on the plane. So I'm watching this plane traveling along, and suddenly there's a big turbulence, and like a huge turbulence, and it dropped down a level, and it was like, whoa, you know, that was a bit scary. And then it went along a little bit further, and then just suddenly the plane like free fell down and just dropped. Now, it was interesting because I'm like, well, why is this man on the plane? Like, I don't really have much connection to him. I wasn't really sure what that was about. It was a bit confusing. And then last night, someone sent me one of his videos again, and it was in relation to him having a car crash or something in a Jeep. So I looked at his video, and yeah, he's talking about he'd had this car crash dream and that he felt like there was elements of propheticness in it. And as I was watching him talk about it, it was like, oh, it was really reminding me of this vision that I'd had about the plane dropping and then crashing. And, you know, he continued to talk in his video, and then later on in his video, you know, he was talking about something, and then he broke into song and just started saying free falling, and I was like, there's another connection to this plane falling. That's what it felt like to me. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting, the interconnectedness of life, and I just felt to share that because it's come into my sphere, and I don't think it's come in for no reason. So for whoever I'm sharing this for, you know, it has some relevance. If you've got any thoughts about anything I've shared today in the video, please just pop it below. And until next time, take care. Raven Scry signing off.